Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermorians. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you over the airways on WNTF. Never mind the furthermore. Nevermind the Furthermore is brought to you with the support from our sponsors, the Independent Creator Directory, your one-stop stop for the best authors, artists, writers, editors, cover designers. Folks, if you are an author, if you're an independent creator looking for the people who can help you go from simply having a manuscript to having it publishable, this is the place to go. If you're looking for independent authors without having to slog through Amazon and everything else to find them first and foremost, consider joining the Independent Creator Directory. And if you are on that number, for the low cost of $40, you too can have a safe web host separate from social media where you know you will be online and present. It's a one-time lifetime fee of $40. And for the first 100 people who join using code podcast1, that gets cut in half. So go through, and if you know what, if you use this one, you get to, a little bit gets kicked back to this channel to help me keep the lights on. All right, we're also made possible by the sales of the Simple Sword, the Fighting Axe, and the Simple Spear, all part of my ongoing series of Western martial arts manuals designed to help you go from having never handled the sword to being able to pass that art on to others, as well as my featured fiction of the run, Haints and Hellfire, my debut horror novel. Check that out. An Appalachian tale of revenge and supernatural conflict, and two reporters butting into each other on opposite sides of said conflict. It's good. Daphne Lage liked it. You should too. Now, it is Memorial Day, so we are still broadcasting. We may or may not have a co-host popping in and out at his leisure. I am once again sparing you the horror of a Gradient Edition. Yes, folks, you were saved that monstrosity. Oh, and see, my producer's telling me I'm number one in his heart. Oh, I love you too, Joe. I'm learning all these. Well, yeah, nothing but love, my brother. Nothing but love. So, it's been a long weekend with not much relaxation on my end because we've been getting stuff done. A lot of cleaning, a lot of work. And I had the weekend planned, okay? We were going to spend alternating days doing housework and doing yard work. And we were going to have fun and space it all out. Now we were prepping because Wednesday I was supposed to get a new couch delivered. And that was delightful. I was looking forward to it. We had everything planned to get caught up and then hopefully get to do what I was really hoping to do, which, excellent. I'm sorry, I just got a bit of news from Kelly Austin I'll get into in a minute. That was the plan. So we went out shopping Saturday to do some things that really needed to be done. One of the bigger shopping runs, and we ended up touring the lovely, wonderful world of West Lafayette. Amanda has gotten to see 2 of the 3 great Goodwills in our area. But we kind of overdid it. We were hot. We were tired. People were cruddy because we had tried to leave early enough we wouldn't have a hassle, and that got derailed. So we got all hassle all the time. But then, my duckies, we pull into the driveway, and what is in the middle of my driveway but 2 very large boxes containing our unassembled couch. The resulting shenanigans of getting a couch via boxes balanced on yard carts, heaved and schlepped up the hill into the completely unprepared living room that we had been moving things apart to do the deep clean on. Mwah! Just mwah. So we've had a weekend thus far. And we got it, opened it up. It's one, you got to slide pieces together and do all these little shenanigans, which would have been fine. Did they include instructions? No. So poor Amanda got to juggle the couch for a while, which is, relatively impressive. I mean, I have good wife, is strong like bull. If ox dies, she picks up bow, plows field. No, and that's not me making fun of her. That's me complimenting her as a capable woman. If you are intimidated or bothered by women who may be stronger than you, you're a wuss. Anyhow, had a great time in that we had to juggle it, but it is set up. Everything else isn't. We're dealing with it. I got to briefly feed my Nerf addiction, and of my planned writing and artwork projects, 0.000 have been done. It's been one of those. But I did get to make a lovely ramen for my family, got to do some other things. No complaints, just shenanigans. Our plans for today are catch up and get things set up enough without her overdoing it, he said in an ominous tone, so that we can go through the week and have a good still be functional for the week, because having a day off and overdoing it can be worse than not having a day off if you're not careful. So I'm okay with that. I'm excited. I'm sorry, we kicked up a lot of dust, so my throat is kind of icky. I will do what I can as I can. But we got a notice, and it is from Kelly Austin. And I have to open it now, so give me just a moment. Ooh. Brian Rodman sent Kelly Austin artwork. And I like the name on that airplane. But, as she put, morning, Nick. Good morning, Kelly. I hope you're in the chat. Her stuff is awesome. Atomic Stories is just about to go to the formatter, then publication. I've got to buy my 10 ISBN numbers in 3 weeks. Everything is finally coming together. Here's another piece of art from Brian Rodman for the book, just keeping everyone informed. I am delighted. I love Brian Rodman's work. I love seeing what's coming down the pipe. It always intrigues me. Thank you. If you guys have projects, let me know. I will do what I can to promote them. I need to reach out. Michael Odin wanted to be on the show, but we had some shenanigans on my end. So I might have Michael Odin on the show. Incredibly talented writer, artist, just a generally neat dude, and a possibly bigger history geek than I am, at least for a specific period. Oh, I lament my neglected Latin studies, but this is what's great. Folks are still moving forward. Things are still happening. With that, I'm going to run Joe's ad because it is Memorial Day. And then we're going to, I want everything to be kind of fast and loose. Then we can go into your chat and we're going to go through that and we're going to see who's doing what. And we're going to go keep on trucking, folks, because that's how we roll around these parts. So see you in about a minute 11. Hey, folks, please consider joining the Independent Creator Directory. It's just a great program. Now, let's go through the chat because I am super behind. My comment dumps have comment dumps. I'm watching it spin. And we're going to... Is everything settled? Okay. First through the door at 2:15 a.m. is our man, our hero, the musician and author, nonpareil, Dan Hollifield. Dropping a like at 2:15 just in case I sleep late. I respect sleep. If you need sleep and you can get it, get what you can. And then we're joined by the incomparable Sarah, rising up from her crypt buried somewhere in the catacombs beneath a clock tower in the wilderness of Illinois. Hello, Sarah. Our gothic goddess, making things just a little more chipper. Good morning, Sarah, and Dad, if you woke up in time. With it being a holiday, my work schedule's changing for the busy months. I'm glad YouTube reminded me of the show. It didn't click that it was Monday. It does not feel like Monday. Coming out and seeing, with my lovely wife and not having to shuffle her off to work before I do this was very fun. And morning, Joe. And Thesis is greeting everyone. Good morning, Thesis, the master of the Saturday night afternoon tea house, where he talks about Chinese culture and martial arts and other interesting artifacts. Just good to know. Morning, Thesis. And we've got greetings from Joe. And good, Kelly is here. That's Kelly Carlisle, also known as Kelly Austin. She is the lady behind so many things, including Atomic Stories and Bishop Kincaid. So where are we? Oh, I'm having comment dumps. Okay, it's going to be one of those. Oh. Now, let's see. And here we are. Joe's greeting Kelly, and Kelly greeting everybody. And hello, Alec. Alec's been a very busy individual getting his work done and making some positive life choices. I'm very proud of Alec. Hope you're doing well, my good and dear friend. Good morning, everyone. And Joe's saying, not bad, enjoying a long weekend. First bit of time off I've had without anything really to do in a long time. Sometimes you need that. Sometimes you just need to, what's on the schedule? Nothing. Don't hate potate. I am a floaty potato. I make no drama. I seek no drama, you know? And good morning. And Kelly, Joe is trying to reach out to you, Kelly, about a website you talked about. I've forgotten the website, getting close to Atomic Stories. So after that, the website. I buy, 10 ISBN numbers in 3 weeks, and then it goes to the formatter. Excellent. Oh, that was on my mind as well. Message me anytime. All right, so that's good. And hello, Kiri Bloodrose. Oh, shoot. Made it 15 minutes early. Hey, I'm just glad you're here. How are you doing? And if you're not runched, we need to get, you're not runched yet. I need to fix that. I might try to fix that in a commercial break so that you can share your links. I'm probably going to be heading out a little early from today's show. Got to head to Memorial Day service thingy at the courthouse. Well, I understand. Today is a great day for it. Hi. And Mike, Jimmy, Larcy, DeBron. Hello, Nevermorians. How are you doing, Mike, Jimmy? I hope people are all jumped on the Life on Korra Glory, because wow, is that great stuff. Also, you said something to me at the end of one of the chats, but my net burped. So I need to figure out what you had said to me, because I need to know if I suddenly have homework or not. And wow, hi guys, I was AFK for a few, and then boom, people pouring in. Awesome, happy Memorial Day. Remember those who passed serving us. Absolutely. I was waiting to the end, but it's as good a time as any to remind you all that today, not just, a day for barbecuing and to bring in summer. It is a day to remember the lives of all the people who signed a blank check for our nation and for our freedoms and had them take the maximum amount. My dad's a veteran, and he has a flag. And part of that flag says, all gave some gave all. Today is a good day to remember that. And it's time for solemn reflection. But every veteran I have known has not really been big on people being sad about them. They'd far rather you have joy and enjoy the freedom that they so richly and so boldly have paid for. So today, we'll think of the ones that's lost. And maybe reach out to vets you know, because we still lose 22 of them a day. And if we can drop that number at all, it's worth it. It's said only 2 folks have ever given their lives for you. Jesus Christ and the American servicemen. And while they are nowhere near on equal esteem in my mind, they are both in the highest echelons of it. So take some time out and appreciate that. But, dear friends, also remember, freedom is meant to be enjoyed. Life is meant to be enjoyed. Life is meant to be savored and relished with verve and vigor. And I have to be careful. I'll start sounding like it's November 5th. So I got to watch those V words, folks. So let's try to have a good one, okay? Now, We finally got Donna's newest book on Lulu, lulu.com/all that. Robbery, remodeling, and romance. Oh, that sounds fun. And Mike Jimmy saying, hope everyone in the U.S. is having a nice day off. Here it's another normal Monday. I understand that. Hi, Mike. Hi, Jimmy. Family reunion today. Way too many people. I'm feeling pulled to go to Grandma's while everyone else is getting together at my sister's. Grandma's hubby passed 93 and was in the Navy. She's 99. If that's how you're feeling, that's where you should go. Follow your heart, Sarah. The rest of the world be danged. Hello to all that I missed. I was checking on that ebook. It happens. Another work day for me, Mike Jimmy. I can multitask. Mandy can have the day off. I can do my work and still have a good one. Poor Joe's just grinding right now. I'm watching him take business meeting messages and type annoyedly at computers. So I know he's working his butt off. We have 3 days left on the Life on Quora Kickstarter. Follow the link for a freebie. Go there. Yes. Life on Quora is amazing. Hey, Carl. Hey, Kelly. Going to be AFK as I get ready. I'm going to be listening to my neighbor's name once they get off the list past this year. He was 94. Great gentleman. I understand that. We used to all go to their house for family reunions. Thinking this year I'll do that with her again instead of seeing her after seeing the others, so she won't be alone this year for this holiday. I will be making certain phone calls that I always make this today. So yes. And when I go to the service desk, I understand. And Sarah's giving big hearts to Alec, and Thesis is greeting everyone. And Sarah, Alec, Sarah, and Foxy's come on in. Hey, Foxy. Morning, all. Hey to those I've missed. Morning, Thesis and Foxy. Going half volume just in case. And Donna Carlene is in the house saying hey to everybody and asking where's the Witzman dude. And I'm saying, hey, Donna, how you doing? Hope you're having a good one. I know she's keeping the mojo in the dojo, and she is keeping the grill hot and the cooler ice cold. Witzman dude was checking your Muncie stats, and Dark Misses, and Dark Pope, and we got all these greetings. Woohoo! Am I ahead of you? Probably. Lamau, Raffle. Donna, copy this link. Dun dun dun. Got it. Oh yes, says Alec made some new dice. Alec made some new dice bags with their sewing machine. Ooh, I wish I could see them, Alec. That's great. I have all sorts of freaking cool material you could use for that. Free ebook. Think about downloading this, even if you don't read it. It helps my algorithm. And that's his Muncie guide. Showtime. That's right. It's time to put on makeup. It's time to light the lights. It's time to change the verses so I don't get sued by the Muppet Show tonight. Anyway, oh my gosh, Lamal, algorithm. I would love to see the band Algorithm, which is just a bunch of dudes in suits, like Blue Man Group style, banging on things, raging about the climate change. Their first album, Popular Vote. Anyway, that link doesn't look like the others. You sure it's right? And don't forget to like and share. And apparently Carl wants to get green roomed. That's what he wants to do. And I'm not gonna. No. Ha! Not yet. Hope you know the Muncie tune gets stuck in my head. And indeed you are. I've read 2 of your books. My evil plan is working. Yes. Dang it, I should trim my toenails before I wrap my head. Oh. What you need is the logic of boots before corset. Not going to use that link. There's something wrong with it. Okay. And you're just amusing Sarah. And okay, well, I'll do it tonight then. And what? That link is fine. Shh, Foxy, poor knee. Knee again. And thank good, not full value. Jumpy this morning. I hope I wasn't too loud. I've tried to dial it back. No, that link is too long. It doesn't look like the other links. I got you. Oh, no bueno, Foxy. Healing energy your way. Yeah, we got to get that knee fixed. It actually bothered me since I was like 16, connective tissue disorders. See what I put up with, folks? Poor Carl. What you put up with? Okay, I'm going to scroll back up for a second. Because I know some of y'all, I am betting that after the HTML, all this gobbledygook here, the question mark, Q, done, all that, you don't need. Yep. Oh, you do?
So when I added it into her page, I took all that off and refreshed the page just to make sure.
Yeah.
And it automatically adds in part of that again.
That's weird because usually you don't automatically need the tracking info.
Well, it doesn't add the Donna Carlene part back in, but the page equals 1 and page size equals 4, it adds back in.
Weird. Thanks, Joe. And let me see where I was. And let's see. See, that link was fine. Okay, I got to get back to where I was. One moment. No bueno. There we go. What you put up with, marital bliss in the Witsman home. I'm seeing where Donna's thoughts could be validated. I almost said violated, which is an entirely different meaning. Lamau. Oh, Fox, I know it's like. Injured my knees early in life. Yep, accountability sort of. My garden is starting to sprout early. My garden plants died hideously because we had a hot snap. Because of course they did. Lamau, if something gets crazy, we'll torture him, okay? That's our right since you're the wife of gives immunity to such, right? Shenanigans! Then Nick got a new couch. Yes, they all lived in peace until the Fire Nation got a new couch. I heard the shenanigans. Teehee. Yes, there are a great many. Hi. No, not IKEA. Something from YouTube. The couch, I mean. Is it at least comfy? Oh, quite. It's delightful. We got it together, but it does some transforming, so it expands into like, okay, it has a chase on one side, and then like sofa on the other, but under the sofa gives you this extension. So when Trey and Joey can come over, we can have a big puppy pile, and everybody will be comfortable. No booklet? Yeah. Hey, Kelly. Could look that setup on YouTube. Others got the same couch. It's good to have a sturdy couch when a Dalek shows up. And I missed everybody here. We missed you, Kelly. See? How's that foot? Foot's better. Yay for the better. No shower shenanigans. And get a beta read a comic from the daughter of Superman of Heroes for Kids. Ooh, she's awesome. Kelly says, I've been taking baths by myself. And the OnlyFans link is, oh, no, I'm kidding. Well, though showers are more fun. I'm telling you, they have adhesive anti-slip pads. They're delightful. And they don't get nasty like the bath mats do. Alec had pancakes for breakfast. And suddenly everyone remembers that there's a minor in the chat. Kelly, I can imagine. Like the show. Caress the thumbs up. Oh, my. Pancakes are awesome. You know who else is awesome? Trey. Trelena Bachman. Hey, Trey. How you doing, dear? Yeah. I had an egg and bacon and cheese on a croissant. Hey, Trey. Hey, Trey. Maybe I'll make some pancakes for lunch. Trey had pineapple pancakes at a restaurant Saturday. They were surprisingly amazing. But did Joey have pineapple pancakes? Then it's your fault for anything that didn't happen. Anyway, I had a banana nut muffin in honor of missing Dawn Dulas. Aw, where's Dawn? Yes, she's actually at a convention it's Uncon, I believe, in Georgia, promoting Halocon and being generally awesome. And 10 points for Foxy. Woo! Foxy got points. And you know what? We're going to stop right here because that's a good point. 10-17, Sarah. And Wheel of Morality, turn. What is the ad that should earn? Okay, here's one from a while.
We've all read the story. The brave hero conquers the diabolical villain and rescues the damsel in distress. But this is real life, and in real life, stories don't always have happy endings. Frog G, the story of a man turned into a frog by a voodoo priestess sent on a mission to kill a god by death itself. Now our hero must roam the underworld to regain his humanity and win back the woman he loves.
Yeah, Frog G's a great guy. He hasn't made it the chat, but I still promote his comic whenever I can. And let's see. Now we get back to where we were, which I just had a comment dump, but that's okay. I told myself where it was. Brownies were made last night. Chocolate. The icing is melted. Andy's mitts. Oh, God. Staying good not to die. Oh, Mandy made some cinnamon blondies that were incredible. I had like a couple crumbs because she tested it with extreme prejudice, as well she should. And hopefully I've convinced someone to come play Nine Dragons with us after Saturday's show. I hope you get more people on your MMO. Sounds yummy. It's beyond amazing. I wish I could send them through the interwebs. I'd sure take one. Well, many places you can catch Kiri's stream is kick.com/KiriBloodRoast. Thank you, Joe. You got it. Couple of them. And thinking about a young cousin I never got to meet, Joshua Witzman, who passed in Afghanistan a few years ago. Didn't die in vain, says Sarah. Not going to be forgotten, but thanked and grateful for them. Love and thoughts to the families. Grandma's military wife from World War II. Alex says, my neighbor who passed a few months ago in his sleep, he said, I would go through it all again if I had to. I would go back to those front lines. He was almost deaf and legally blind. When I had purple hair, it's the only way he recognized me because of my hair. And Joe is asking if that book is only available as an ebook. And yes, except for 10 copies that Donna and I will sell in person and mail. A touching story. Alec, he used to sit on his balcony and wave when I was on my way to walk over and talk to him. Lived in an apartment next to our house. Sarah says, I got my mom a handheld legit sewing machine. It totally works. That's cool. Now it's abandoned. I'm sorry to hear that, Alec. That's sweet, Alec. Maybe another great neighbor. A great neighbor. That's a new neighbor in Nick. We'll move in. Yeah. You watched me grow up. Oh, that's wonderful. Something never forgotten. And no, it's not your fault with the jumpiness. Happens as I adapt. You're all good. I'm all for that, you know. Nothing wrong with getting help and doing what you got to. And I had neighbors like that growing up. Gave me my first chapter book, and a book goblin was born. Book goblin. Oh, God. Elizabeth Wheatley. You should follow on, like, the assorted Instagrams and stuff. She has the book goblin skits, as well as her own romance novels out. And, ooh, yep, still in Georgia. Here comes the dawn, shooby-dooby. And with dawn coming through the front door, she came in like a wrecking dawn. We have to remind everyone that she is the author behind Dawn's Fashionable Felines. Anyway, woohoo! And we're going to go. Got a whole bunch of books yesterday, Trey. Ooh. Hey, Dawn. Neighbors were great going up. And Trey, ooh. See someone who appreciates that. My grandma was a vet and such a kind man. Most of them, anyway. LOL. And hi, Dawn. How's Georgia? And Chris Walker says, happy Memorial Day, everyone. Thank you to those who paid the ultimate price. Strong storms in my neck of the woods last night. Hope all are safe. So far, so good. And good to see you, Chris Walker. Morning, Chris. Having a blast. I'm a pirate now. Yar! I approve of that, Dawn. Dawn. Have fun, Dawn. Woot! I may or may not have been involved in piracy at different points in my life of different styles. Yar. No, that's cool. I will hope to be a pirate someday. That may have some. There's some maritime issues around the acquisition of the Hidden Tannic 3. But well, I remember Nick and Amanda talking on their plans of Armageddon comes to steal Trey and Joe, or we win the lotto, or maybe leap year. I don't know. I like having pets. Don't tell anyone. Did anyone ever tell you piracy is illegal? You wouldn't download a car. Guess what? Guess what? You see, dear friends, our friends at EA Games released a statement saying that people need to get used to the idea that they don't own their games. If we don't own them, how can we be, how can they be mad at us for pirating them? Yar. Although I don't. I'm just saying. Hey, Chris. Morning, Chris. LOL thesis. I need to get my 3D printer so I can non-pirate off some Nerf guns. I need to get that fixed. I'm also looking at possibly in a few months getting a very small laser cutter engraver to see if I can't make wooden BSR files that I can go and sell the little wood cards as instead of making them myself to offset the possibility of 3D printing them myself. See, business. Don't make me put on a tie. I'll do it. I'm a Rise Tide pirate, and I'm okay. Sail all night, and I loot all day. Did you raid to get us goods, Don? Yeah. Uncon, it's a major event for the dead pirates. Gotcha. Those pirates are kind of decent. Miners in the chat. Arg, I'm bad. I forgot. It happens. We need the title for your Dark Church of Rising Tide. At a Waffle House waffle with peanut butter chips on it on Friday. Geesh! She's also promoting Indie CD. Rock on! We are going today. I need a title. Says Kelly and looks at Muncie clanmates taps foot. Animation is amazing. Holy carp. This is looks absolutely professional. Frog? I'm pretty sure that was done by Pedro Casienda. And if you're interested in hiring somebody to do animations for him, for your projects, I can put you in with him. He was one of the co-hosts on Nerd Bacon. He's still on Nerd Bacon with Luke Stone on Tuesday mornings, but incredibly talented animator. And he works for a pittance compared to what the American animation industry is. Yes, if I become wealthy, I will be going to Panama and acquiring him, much like the CIA acquires, certain white powders. But that was a terrible joke. And yes, you need a tile, Kelly. Hey now, Carl, I'm going to be back at O'Hare tomorrow. I should be able to pick up some munsies. Woohoo! Good morning. How y'all are? How y'all are? We're good enough that Sydney's in the house. And what? We're coming up on commercial time. Commercial sign! Commercial sign! Where did it go? Aha. Cindy is just an absolute goddess. I adore her dearly. Let's see. And if you want people to promote your stuff, there's no one better. Let's see. And hey, Cindy. Hey, Cindy. Everybody's LOL Dawn. I love you. Loving the full house that's going on. Everywhere you look. No. No, I'm not doing that. You can't make me. But you can check out my books. They're many. They're fun. Amazon.com/stores. Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, author extraordinaire. I love how you talk about what to do with your hair, Alec. Come on. Age 18, hair dyeing fun needed. I may be in Illinois, but dang it, you're a fun adopted kiddo. Yes. Then check out my art on deviantart.com/NickT. Depending on how today goes, I might be able to squeeze some time in to do that big upload. And hey, Cindy and Dawn, my babies, I miss them so. I don't know why all of a sudden Dawn, who's from Minnesota, suddenly sounded like she needed a mint Jolie with which she could sip away her issues while standing on her veranda. And Dawn is going to get the cat back treatment. Thesis, is that a new pick you're rocking by her name? Yes, I believe it is. And only a few more days for raffle tickets for Shadow Fist to help them get to and from Florida. And tune into this channel, this show, right now. But an hour ago in the past. Because wibbly wobbly time. Yes, we're keeping things sane and rational here on the program. Thanks, Sarah. Once 18 comes and I'm in Chicago, we can plan something so I can give you a hug. And check out the Historical Fencing Guild tonight at 7. No, tonight's Monday. Tonight's Monday, dear. I'm not planning a Historical Fencing Guild show. I mean, if there is need, something could happen, but oh no. Go get episodes of Nevermind the Furthermore. Yes, it's Trey. A couple of years back, I decided I liked enough to put as a profile pic. It's good to rotate those around. And see, it is a good pic. Ha! Looks good. And Nick teaches people to be dangerous safely. Patreon.com/The Historical Fencing Guild. Yes, I had a shoot planned that was derailed by sudden a couch appearance. A wild couch has appeared. Ding, 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 ding. The Indie CD site has been busy this weekend. By the looks of the stats, the promotion Don has been working like it always does. Hopefully, it is translating into sales for folks too. I hope so. Now I've been asked why am I not quite as active on Indie CD as I could be? Well, there is a reason for that. You see, I have learned how many hack attempts regularly go on my account, and it's just better for me to let them have attempts at smacking that. If something desperately needs to be done there, Joe will tell me what I need to do, and I will nod and approve it because, I understand how the world works. I am an old fan of a program called the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour. It is a very old program. It brought in, some people like Steve Martin to tell you how old that is. But one of the great rules of the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour is, do you always do what the piano player tells you to? And Joe's on the keyboard, and that's how I see it. And way to promote! And also, looking at the year-to-date stats, we're already over halfway beating last year's numbers when it comes to amount of visitors, page views. That's right. Keep it growing. Keep it going. Mosaic sales have been non-existent, and my newest teacher resource had a sale that was returned. Fortunately, the book is in good condition, so it can be resold. Aggravating how little traction I get. That is tragic, and it really is problematic. And nevertheless, more stuff is coming. Heart of Sacrifice is due back from the developmental editor later this week. You just keep plugging. You just keep plugging. That's all we can do sometimes. Just that one line, Nick, equals Full House. Fast as fast as me, you'll never touch me. Another deep cut for those. A suitable arrangement's new endgame is being read into the computer in the evenings. It then begins the revision process. And oops, no hysterical fencing guild tonight. You mean it's not Friday? I needed it to be Friday. And hugs will happen. We'll probably bounce off each other running. LL going to a concert in Chicago in September. Aesthetic Perfection, one of my faves. Ooh. It should be Friday. It feels like a Friday. I think that's the first time I've changed my profile since, well, it's been a while. Yeah, you got to rotate that stuff around whenever you can. I've been able to join for the last couple of weeks because I haven't been able to finish dinner and kitchen cleaning in time. I understand. You were missed, but I understand. That's too bad, Cindy. Yeah, I've had Duo for over a decade. Maybe I should change it to Nguyen or Hill. Wow. Wow. I'm sorry, the thought of Trelana Bachman, which I've had to get used to the Bachman, not having Duo Maxwell, which reminds me of, if you want to know the anime character that most reminded me of Trey, when we first met, it literally would be Duo Maxwell. And I mean that as a high compliment. But Wayne or Hill, interesting choices. Cindy, I need to make a new ad. I need to make an ad. So you're fine. Cindy wants it to be Friday. I want it to be Thursday. RPG, no. Ooh, that means updates on your campaign. That means that my plans for tomorrow involve graph paper, math, and swearing. No, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's all prepared. Why didn't you prepare it last time? Well, they blew that part up. Oh, okay. Don't feel bad, Cindy. I need to do a new ad for the Indie CD since I've revamped the site due to some plugin issues. Indeed. And speaking of ads, let's run another ad. Spinning the wheel. Y'all don't know how. Okay. This is Doom Bunny. Doom Bunny has been my mascot since, I want to say middle school. Okay. You'll find him peppered throughout some of my old artwork. And he was actually my imprint on Drive-Thru RPG briefly before White Boot Arms and Armory became a thing. I'm going to have a Amaguri Doom Bunny. I'm breathing. I am calm. Now I say. And let's see that. Analyze 6's script needs to be sent for approval. I need a couple tweaks then to get that off. 6 more days until affiliate publishing for you and Foxy. And yes, that means safeguard from peril. Woot, Alec. I haven't gamed in some years. Sounds like fun. Again, you'd probably have to be 18 to have me in a campaign with things I come up with. Derp, I come with a disclaimer. I love my gaming group. They are incredible kids. And it is a lot of fun. But I will say that gaming as a function attached to the library is very different than gaming when I'm at home. And yes. And Garb still needs a name unless he dies. And I probably should mention my accountability. Yeah, you probably should, Joe. But so far as accountability is fading back into the code itself, grabbing some kind of caffeinated beverage-like substance and looking maniacal. Okay, that's great. He's drinking the code. He was drinking the code. I told you. I blame the party if he dies, and if he dies, Nitsu goes full smite. Hey, let the bodies hit the floor. We can always start a new campaign. His name is Bob. LOL. I have no idea what you're talking about. But ha! Accountability. Got some commission to do on Wednesday night show. Wood should arrive tomorrow. That's right. Order in the wood. Get it in good. Haven't worked on the story any further lately. Think that sums it up. No, you're doing great. Lisa says, nay, Sarah. His name is Flupert the Magnificent. I could draw a headstone for him if he dies, Alec. I finished some Amaguri commissions last night. 4 stylized dragons for the release of Bond of the Sword from Bear Publications this summer. Cool. No, his name is Kronk. Will he pull the lever? Wrong lever! Kronk. I speak squirrel. Squeakins? Oh, squeakins. Yes. I'm sorry, we had to edit that for the younger audience. I apologize for that. Squeakins. Emperor's New Groove. One of the finest underappreciated movies in a long time. I haven't gamed in a few years, Sarah. I miss it sometimes. Well, you have people. Grab some dice. Roll. See me in the fall. If all goes well, I will have gaming systems for you. I wrote the draft in the middle of Bond of the Sword because Travis Perry, writer of the rest of it, wasn't feeling joy about writing the massive travel sequence. Oh, cool. I didn't think of the library as well. I've always gamed in a house, apartment, or university. I've done substantial gaming in Denny's, homes, and other places, and online, actually. It is doable. It just can take a lot. I am one with the code, and the code is one with me, says Joe. You're working on it while I was working on my master's degree in 2014. Yikes. They need to be introduced to Vampire the Masquerade. Great game. I am having such flashbacks to my old then true and then my Malk. And if you know, no. Yo, hello, Joe. Good one. Chris Walker approves of you ingesting the code. Oh, is there a show tonight? Is there?
Yes.
There's a show. I didn't mean to click that show short. That's how it scores. Yes. Click. Not that I could join, but LOL. Stranger things have happened. That's not as old as Heart of Sacrifice, which I wrote in 2000 or so when I just started teaching. Joe Ruffle. The code has consumed him. Oh, God. I had a series of jokes that like I had the green room green screen of doom across my eyes. It was such a bad response. Oh gosh. Anyway, moving on. LMAO. There will be a show tonight. I will finish the painting. I'll be finishing painting the piece from last night. Catch it tonight, 7 p.m. Central. Right there. Go for it. I couldn't hit that. Nope. Nope. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. Oh. Heading out to the memorial service. Y'all have a lovely day. You too, Alec. And my dice probably hate me since I haven't been used in. Nah, they're fine with it. They'll be happy to see you again. Online this stream. For me, that was fun. Yeah. I've done online, not Steam. I did it by stream. Much love, Alex. Yeah, Alec, the code is the same thing as the Matrix. The code is what makes the Matrix. When the architect turns around and goes, he's having an IT problem, he calls Joe. You're doing some wonderful things. How did you manage to miss the J for my name with an H, yet manage to miss the H in tonight and place it with a J? They're side by side. I can see how it happens. If you come upon a Vampire the Masquerade clan novel of either modern or Dark Ages time, they're so hard to pay, I will pay you back if I can't find one online. Oh, God. There used to be a site that was a veritable trove of RPG resources, and it got taken down. I have yet to relocate it. I'll keep an ear to the ground. By Alec, and in 1 month, I'll be at the International Chinese Martial Arts Championship competing in Wu Style Tai Chi, a Wu Style fan form, and fixed step push hands. Let's go, Cindy. Let's go. I just officially showed more school spirit than I did all the years I was in school for anything. Let's go. Got rid of mine once. Yeah, we played over Discord. And Saturday, Sifu Aaron told me about possible tournament in Des Moines sometime next year that's only for seniors. You have to be over 50. Yep, I count. It's the senior games. And Tai Chi is included this time around. He'll get the rest of the details this week when they talk to the organizer. Exquisite. Can't do Discord. Well, it could be done on StreamYard as well. We all need a Hoey Joey in our lives. Thank you. And Trey says, I've got one. I've done my part. Oh, wait. Anyway, Half Price Books might have some, or maybe Amazon. You have a clan novel? No, she's a Hoey Joey. Yeah, see. Oops, sorry, I was referring to a Hoey Joey. And thanks for sharing them with all of us, Trey. I'm cringing at having had every single novel. It happens. Cindy kept over 50. Never would have guessed that. Me either, honestly. Ad time!
Hey there, everyone. This is Donna Carlene. Want some romance mixed in with a dead body or more? Did you enjoy my Hunter's Ridge series? Set in a small town in Alabama, it's the story of Northern Rider computer tech Carly Simone and the love of her life, Captain B.J. Martin of the Hunter's Ridge PD. But life in a small town is not all roses and beer, as Carly's expertise in true-life crime-telling makes her the Hunter's Ridge murder expert. And then there's nowhere to go dancing except the Dixie with its country music. But Rocker Carly can adjust, can't she?
During that ad, I got an ad. I am being mocked and ridiculed right now by Goodwill. They have the Goodwill stores have learned that I am something of a connoisseur of all things Nerf. Do you know what they sent me? You know what? Hold on. Hold on. I am going to stop right now and show this just to express that I am being mocked and ridiculed. 1 second. £446 of Nerf guns accessories. And it's only $2,000 and minimum and have to pick up. I'm being mocked. Right there. Mocked. It's not fair. Oh. Okay, now where was I? I'm sorry. That happened. And I saw that and I'm like, you have to be pooping me. Oops, sorry, Sarah. I was referring. Okay, here we go. I'll keep an eye out for the books, though. Got you, Trey. My mind is still stuck in Vampire the Masquerade. It happens. At Chris Walker, blush, I'm 53. Oh. And Foxy says eBay often has hard to find books. Donna's need to get Carl to update her ad now with new books in the series. Yes. I thought Cindy was around my age. Chris is such a little Casanova. We picked up another member of the cult of Chris. She made a beeline to get a hug last night. Well, I know where all my appeal from my youth got sucked to. And yep, having to sell a lot right now to lighten the load in the continual preparation of getting out of here without taking every single thing. I got those clan novels in the late 90s, early thousands. I know. And you're welcome, Cindy. I was thinking early 40s at the most. And yep. There you go, Sarah. Facepalm. My mind is stuck on that topic. Sarah, I just had almost 500 pounds of Nerf guns plugged at me by Goodwill. I think, dear, I know what it's like to have mild fixations. I didn't feel old until I was at a baseball game with my coworkers and they were talking about something that happened when they were in school and I was teaching at that time. Thanks for keeping an eye out. I was a substitute teacher and I have met the children of kids I subbed for when they were in elementary. Casanova, yeah, right. That's right, because Casanova ain't got nothing on Chris Walker. Oops, first cat has come to alert me lunchtime. Once the second one gets here, I'm out. Hey, it happens. We were over an hour. Everybody's happy. Nearly everyone I worked on young enough to have been one of my fourth grade students. Thanks for my help. Oh my God, that was a lot of Nerf. Yes. Nerf and Nerf accessories. But I'm going to run some ads. I think we'll wrap this up. And let's see.
It's time to scan, that is the plan, with Carl and Dawn to catch a fawn or unicorn. We're so forlorn, we got a cap, so here's our rep. Munsey, we want to Munsey, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munsey, we've got to Munsey. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too. Munsey is good exercise, good for your heart and for your thighs. Dawn is such a lovely lass. Come on, Dawn, get off your chair. Munsey, we want to Munsey, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munsey, we got to Munsey. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too.
And let's see, I have a couple I want to run special just because they're great people. And we're going to do this.
Hi, bunnies. This is Robin Yoda, just wanting to let you know I have a Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/Robin Yoda. You can catch me there Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific playing Stardew Valley, Saturdays at 2 p.m. playing The Sims 4, and Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific playing a random game from my Game Pass library. You can also find me Mondays on my YouTube channel, Robin Yoda the Lilac Bunny. I hope to see you all there. Thanks for watching.
What up, lovelies? This is Mike Jimmy, CEO of Ferguson and the creator of Love and Korra, now back with our 7th issue in the series, The Bond. Love and Korra is a series of one-shots, building a world one story at a time. A couple of years ago, I imagined a world, and I told a couple of writers to go have fun in my sandbox. And so they did. Each adventure is unique and adds just a bit more to make this world feel more and more alive. They can be read separately and all contain a complete story. In our upcoming release, you follow Sevier and Aphil on their journey into maturity and find out if their friendship breaks down in rage or whether their bond is stronger than bad emotions. Now on Kickstarter and Fund My Comic.
To do one more, and I know I've ran a lot, but I want to make sure that you guys get to hear from our dear friend Kat, and then we'll wrap up.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel, but otherwise, I'm Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
Yep, folks, I'm all about you guys making sure that you get to art and you get to express yourselves. Keep doing it, because as long as you keep writing, keep creating, keep making what you love, you can edit it, you can improve it, but you cannot edit a blank page. Oh, Robin Yoda is one of my oldest and dearest friends from way back who streams comfort video game stuff. She occasionally does book and game reviews. She has some chronic illnesses that limit what she can and can't do, so I try to promote her whenever possible. Her Twitch channel is amazing. If you have time, go over, check her stuff out, and tell her I sent you. More cool art at neat.com, and my Patreon for helping me teach people to be safely dangerous. You have to wait till Friday for the Historical Fencing Guild, and find the links to many great creators here at indiecd.org. With the fluffy bunny on the right, Robin Yoda, I'm confused. Go on, watch one game. I'm curious. I don't understand that ad. Just curious. Okay, no, I'll explain it. Robin Yoda, one, is intensely shy, and she uses that little stuffed rabbit the way people use VTubers, or like when I am streaming and I'm doing art time with Nick, sometimes I throw this little dude up on the screen. One moment. This little guy occasionally pops up because, when I'm arting for long periods of time, people just would stare at the back of my head, and it makes the screen smaller and all that. I need to update this dude. Thank you for the reminder. But she uses the little stuffed bunny as her proxy, and then she reviews games and she plays video games on stuff. Okay. Thank you. She's good people. And don't forget the Shadow Fist 50/50. You have a few more days to do that. And I need to get going today, too. Cool place, CKOP. Thank you. Anytime. That's what we're here to do. But, guys, I got to go. I can feel my voice starting to get scratchy. And I'm pretty sure Nina and Daphne are streaming. And I don't like to step on their toes because I fear Nita Lanning. No. No. Okay, I do fear Nita Lanning, but only at reasonable levels. Guys, I love you. You should too. We'll be back Wednesday. See you soon.